Inside every reclaimed piece of wood lies a story, a history waiting to be told. During this video, we'll delve into the process of creating a breathtaking outdoor kitchen from upcycled barnwood. Join us as we transform old, weathered boards into a masterpiece that marries rustic charm with modern functionality, bringing a unique twist to home and garden design. This isn't just a kitchen, it's a piece of art purposefully placed in your backyard sanctuary. Welcome to Homescape Project. There's something deeply satisfying about giving old materials a new life, especially when that life involves weekend barbecues and family laughter. This outdoor kitchen began not with a blueprint, but with a pile of weathered barnwood rescued from a collapsing structure on a forgotten farm. Each plank carried decades of history, sun-bleached surfaces, nail holes, and deep grain patterns that no new wood could replicate. Over weeks, these timbers were cleaned, sanded, and reassembled into a kitchen that feels both rugged and refined. The cabinets were built with dovetail joints, the countertops sealed for weather resistance, and the open shelves styled with vintage mason jars and copper utensils. It wasn't just about building a kitchen, it was about honoring the past while creating a space for future memories. The scent of grilled steak mingles with the earthy aroma of aged wood, turning every meal into a sensory experience. This isn't just construction, it's storytelling through design. Tucked behind a wildflower garden and shaded by a mature oak, this outdoor kitchen feels like it's always belonged. The inspiration: a dismantled 19th century barn whose wood was salvaged and reborn as a culinary retreat. The charm lies in the details: wide plank walls with natural cracks, hand-forged iron hardware, and a countertop made from barn siding turned on its edge for dramatic texture. Instead of hiding the imperfections, they're highlighted: knots filled with resin, old nail holes preserved like freckles. A vintage farmhouse sink anchors one end, while a built-in smoker adds function to the form. At dusk, solar lanterns strung overhead cast a golden glow, making the wood glow like embers. This space proves that rustic doesn't mean rough, it means real. It's where bare feet meet weathered floors, and stories are shared over slow-cooked ribs. These ideas aren't just about aesthetics, they're about creating a soulful connection to nature and heritage. When Sarah and Tom started planning their outdoor kitchen, their budget was tight, but their creativity was boundless. Instead of ordering expensive materials, they visited local demolition sites and found a gold mine, a crumbling barn being torn down in the next county. For just $200, they hauled away enough aged pine and oak to build an entire kitchen. Over weekends, they sanded, cut, and assembled the wood into a functional cooking area with storage, prep space, and even a minibar. They used leftover tile from a bathroom remodel for the backsplash and mounted a second-hand grill they refurbished with new burners. The result? A stylish, eco-conscious kitchen that looks like it cost thousands. Friends assumed they hired a designer, but the truth is more inspiring. With patience and vision, anyone can turn forgotten materials into a backyard gem. This kitchen isn't just a place to cook. It's proof that beauty and sustainability can thrive on a shoestring. Imagine the contrast. The rough, silvery gray planks of century-old barnwood paired with the cool, smooth surface of natural limestone. That's the magic of this outdoor kitchen. A harmonious blend of textures that feels both grounded and elegant. The barnwood forms the structure. Deep cabinets with iron latches, open shelves displaying ceramic dishes, and a ceiling lined with reclaimed beams. But it's the stone countertop that steals the show. Its veined surface catching the morning light, durable enough for chopping herbs and hot pans alike. The stone was sourced from a local quarry, minimizing environmental impact while supporting regional craftsmanship. Around it, the space breathes with intention. A herb garden in terracotta pots, a fire pit nearby for cooler evenings. Every element feels intentional, not imposed. This kitchen doesn't dominate the yard. It belongs to it. It's where the earth's raw materials, wood and stone, come together in a quiet celebration of time, texture, and taste. In a world of fast furniture and disposable design, this outdoor kitchen stands as a quiet rebellion. Built entirely from recycled and repurposed materials, it's a testament to thoughtful living. The frame, reclaimed barnwood. The countertop, compressed recycled glass composite. The flooring, salvaged brick laid in a herringbone pattern. Even the lighting comes from solar-powered fixtures made from upcycled metal. This isn't just green as a trend, it's green as a philosophy. The owner spent months collecting materials. A discarded sink from a renovation, old window frames turned into herb drying racks, and wine barrels repurposed into storage. The result is a space that feels alive with history and purpose. When you cook here, you're not just feeding your family, you're honoring the resources that made the meal possible. Rainwater collected in a cistern waters the garden, and compost from the kitchen feeds the soil. It's a full circle moment. Waste becomes beauty, and beauty becomes nourishment. This kitchen wasn't built, it was resurrected. Hidden beneath layers of dust and ivy, the original barnwood waited patiently for a second chance. When the homeowners discovered it during a countryside drive, they knew it was meant for more than firewood. Now, nestled beside a koi pond and fragrant lavender beds, the wood forms the heart of a backyard oasis. The cabinets, painted in soft sage green, contrast beautifully with the grayed planks, while vintage drawer pulls from an antique market add whimsy. A copper faucet arcs over a deep farmhouse sink, and a chalkboard menu hangs nearby for daily specials. In summer, tomatoes ripen on the vine just steps away, ready for slicing on the barnwood counter. There's a sense of peace here, a slowing down, a return to simplicity. This kitchen isn't about perfection. It's about presence. It's where barefoot mornings begin with coffee and birdsong, and evenings end with wine and fireflies. It's not just a kitchen, it's a sanctuary. Designing with reclaimed wood isn't just a choice, it's a commitment. This outdoor kitchen embodies that commitment from the foundation up. Every beam, shelf, and cabinet door was once part of a working barn, standing strong through decades of storms and seasons. Now, reassembled with care, they form a cooking space that respects the planet as much as it serves the family. Non-toxic sealants protect the wood from the elements, while a rainwater-fed drip irrigation system keeps the surrounding garden lush. The grill is propane-powered for clean burning, and the layout encourages natural airflow, reducing the need for fans or cooling. Even the seating is made from recycled plastic lumber. But beyond function, there's beauty. The way sunlight highlights the wood's natural patina, or how the evening breeze carries the scent of rosemary from nearby planters. This kitchen proves that eco-friendly doesn't mean sacrificing style. It means enhancing it with meaning. What was once a patch of cracked concrete is now a vibrant outdoor kitchen, thanks to a bold vision and a truckload of salvaged timber. The transformation began when the homeowners attended a barn demolition auction and came home with more than they expected. Centuries-old beams, floorboards, and siding, all rich with character. Over 3 months, they worked with a local carpenter to turn the hall into a functional, beautiful space. The timber was milled on site, preserving its natural edges and knots. A live-edge countertop became the centerpiece, sealed with food-safe epoxy. Old barn doors were repurposed into cabinet fronts, complete with original hardware. The result? A kitchen that looks like it grew from the land itself. Neighbors stop by just to admire the craftsmanship, and family dinners now spill outside, where laughter echoes off wooden walls. This makeover wasn't just about aesthetics, it was about legacy. The wood has a story, and now so does the kitchen. You don't need a luxury budget to create a space full of soul. This rustic outdoor kitchen cost under $3,000, and every dollar was spent with intention. The star: reclaimed barnwood found at a salvage yard for $1.50 per board. The owners spent weekends sanding and assembling it into a compact yet fully functional kitchen. A second-hand grill, refurbished with new parts, sits beside a handmade sink station built from a repurposed dresser. Open shelves display hand-thrown pottery and vintage utensils, while a salvaged window acts as a charming backsplash. The flooring: pallet wood sanded and sealed. What it lacks in square footage, it makes up for in charm. Morning coffee here feels like a retreat. Evening dinners feel like celebrations. It's proof that character isn't bought, it's built. With creativity and care, even modest materials can create a space that feels rich in warmth, memory, and meaning. It started with a dream and a pile of forgotten wood. Discarded from a collapsing barn, these planks were headed for mulch, until a homeowner saw their potential. One by one, they were cleaned, denailed, and sorted by grain and color. Then the real magic began, transforming them into a fully functional outdoor kitchen. Wide boards became durable countertops. Narrower ones were joined into cabinet doors. The natural cupping and warping embraced as texture. A custom frame was built to support the weight, and a waterproof underlayment protected against moisture. The result: a kitchen that's as practical as it is poetic. It withstands rain and sun, hosts dinner parties, and ages gracefully with every season. Cooking here feels different. More connected, more intentional. The wood whispers stories of the past, while the sizzle of food on the grill writes new ones. This isn't just a renovation, it's resurrection. There's a quiet poetry in weathered wood, the way time leaves its mark in silvered surfaces and deep grooves. This backyard cooking area leans into that poetry, embracing a weathered wood aesthetic that feels both timeless and effortless. The kitchen isn't painted or polished. It's preserved. The barnwood walls are left in their natural state, slowly graying under the sun, blending seamlessly with the surrounding trees. A simple prep counter, built from thick planks, holds a cutting board and a jar of wildflowers. Above, a pergola made from reclaimed beams supports climbing vines. At night, fairy lights twinkle like stars caught in the rafters. This space doesn't shout for attention. It invites you in. It's where slow mornings begin with pancakes and end with stargazing. The weathered wood isn't hiding. It's proud of its age. And so is the kitchen. Craftsmanship meets conscience in this handcrafted outdoor kitchen, built entirely from recycled barn materials. No two pieces are identical. Each board carries its own history, its own scars, its own story. The carpenter who built it treated the wood like art, shaping it with hand tools to preserve its soul. The countertop, made from vertical barn siding, shows off the wood's natural taper and nail holes. Cabinet doors feature original hinges, lightly polished but still bearing the marks of use. Even the supports are made from old barn beams, sandblasted to reveal layers of paint and time. The result is a kitchen that feels alive, a space where every detail invites touch and contemplation. When you cook here, you're not just using a tool, you're participating in a legacy. This kitchen isn't mass-produced. It's hand-told, one board at a time. Even in tight corners, magic can happen. This small space outdoor kitchen proves that size doesn't limit style or sustainability. Built into a narrow side yard, it maximizes every inch with smart design. Fold-down counters, hanging racks, and stackable storage. The entire structure is made from upcycled barnwood, lightweight yet durable, aged to perfection. A compact grill fits snugly beside a pull-out sink, and a magnetic spice rack keeps essentials within reach. Despite its modest footprint, it hosts full meals, morning coffees, and impromptu cocktail hours. The wood's natural warmth makes the space feel larger, and climbing ivy softens the edges. It's a reminder that even small changes can create big joy. This kitchen isn't about grand gestures. It's about thoughtful details that make everyday moments feel special. Entertaining outdoors should feel effortless and beautiful. This space, centered around a reclaimed wood kitchen, makes hosting a joy. The Barnwood Island serves as both prep area and buffet, with a built-in wine rack and towel hooks for convenience. Guests gather around, drawn to the warmth of the wood and the aroma of grilled vegetables. String lights overhead create a festive glow, while mismatched wooden stools invite conversation. The reclaimed wood extends beyond the kitchen. A matching bar cart, a firewood box, and even a pedal-shaped table made from salvaged planks. Every element feels curated, not cluttered. This isn't just a kitchen. It's a stage for connection. Whether it's a birthday roast or a quiet Tuesday dinner, the space brings people together, rooted in sustainability, seasoned with love. Country charm meets modern convenience in this delightful outdoor kitchen. The heart of the space. Barnwood countertops, wide and sturdy, perfect for rolling pie dough or setting down a pitcher of lemonade. The wood's natural imperfections, cracks, knots, and color variations, add character, not flaws. Painted cabinetry in creamy white keeps the look fresh, while a vintage-style faucet completes the farmhouse feel. A chalkboard menu lists the day's specials, and mason jar lights hang from the eaves. Beyond the kitchen, a wildflower meadow sways in the breeze, and chickens peck nearby. This is country living at its finest. Simple, sustainable, and soulful. Cooking here feels like a return to basics, where time slows and flavors deepen. It's not just a kitchen, it's a lifestyle. So there you have our amazing Barnwood outdoor kitchen, a perfect example of where creativity meets rustic beauty. If our journey has inspired you to embark on your outdoor kitchen quest, ensure you share this video with your fellow DIY enthusiasts and green thumbs. Together, we can transform spaces into sanctuaries of serene dining and lush gardens. Stay tuned for more creative sparks.